go, so look, this is going to be mute, it's going to go, you know, it'll be fine in a couple of weeks, it'll be fixed, but it just shouldn't be released like that. I mean, it's not a me problem, is it? It's not a you problem either, it's a their problem. Really? $70? Come on, guys. But it's all down to this amazingly modeled, study level 3D cockpit that allows you to really fly the 737 in your own home.
Nevertheless, grave danger, I fear, in his training.
accepted. I took this during Discord, and I'll have some odd random stream during the week, and I'll see you then, folks.
Yeah, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
And we will certainly make some buttons with space special goodbye then, folks. See what happens. The sea is climbing all over the place. So we're not crashing it. Right, those buttons. It's time for us to sign off. I think she wants to treat. Do you want to treat with the buttons? Do you want to treat? Okay, just look at me until I actually get off the stage. Excellent, folks. Pleasure as always. Anthony too. See you next time.
And we're live. We're live. Greetings, everybody, and welcome. Happy day. Happy day, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I only give myself a half an hour to get ready for the streams. I've decided to put myself under a bit of pressure because time is a necessity, you know. Now that will work. There we go. F12. Toby eye tracker F12 will center it. Yeah, folks, so we're in Portugal this week. Anyway, to explain myself there, I only give myself a half an hour to get the stream ready because it just takes too long and I have to put myself under pressure because time, as you all know, is scarce, you know. We're doing new airports today again, folks. Yeah, all the time, it appears to me. We're going from Porto to Lisbon. A very short one, so I'll be under pressure. And as you can see, Producer Buttons is waiting for something that she knows. That's a little treat for Producer Buttons to begin the stream. First item of the checklist, ladies and gentlemen. Buttons treat. And that's the first thing off the checklist. Buttons appeased. That's it. So welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. So I still have to do my flight. Well, I've done that flight plan. We'll tell you where we are now in a minute. I'm just getting the YouTube chat up here. My other window. And it's the correct something that she knows. Oh, that's the echo there of me talking. Anyway, we're here. We're going. And we're going to have a look at Lisbon. I haven't looked at it yet. Let's see. Oh, right. This is. I think this is MK Studios as well. Do you know? Yeah. Straight away, you got the 3D effect. Have they got people moving around? Not yet. No. I'm a bit worried about MK Studios because if they update these, oh, that looks kind of updated to me. But you know, a bit of people walking around would be good. But look, I'm being overly. You know, I'm never happy. I am happy, but I'm never. If you know what I mean. So that's a very big terminal. That's the way to do it, folks. Really, to design terminals. You don't need all these walls. That's just clear, concise, simple. You know, simple. That's, you know, I'm not an architect, but I think this is a pretty good airport. Right, I'm not concerned about the inside, but I am concerned about the view from here. Just a few people walking by the window would be lovely. I'll shut up. I know what you're saying. So this is pretty good. No, hang on, we're in Porto. Sorry, folks. We're going to Lisbon from Porto. I gave myself a little fright there, didn't I? Yes, folks. Yes, I gave myself a little bit of a fright there. Here we are, just to prove it to you. Airporto. Francisco Sa. I can't, yeah. So, yeah, very nice. Oh, God, they've done the air side. This side. Whatever. This side here, done very well. That's a nice. What's this for? Oh, that's obviously a road that's to be built at some point in the future. Very clever. Well done. Well done. That looks pretty impressive. Let's look at the airport, what we're concerned about here. Again, a reasonably simple airport. This is a great one in Portugal. Now, one thing I haven't done, and I may as well show you, those of you who've just joined us. Let's load up. Time, you know, it's all about the time. We're going to use the traffic injector here, folks. Boom. Goes there. You've got to select one for some reason, yeah? Select that one. And I haven't updated it yet, but look. It will do for now. At least now you can watch all the aircraft just appearing. I'm going to push this over here and hit note of that. Boom, there we go. It's going to load in all the aircraft. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. It's loading stuff and things in. There we go. EasyJet, Ryanair. Oh God, where am I? Where am I? What livery did I choose? The half an hour is enough on Ryanair. Oh no. We're doing the Airbus today, folks. I'm sorry about this. Not doing Ryanair today. I can only do it once every bit. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to switch back to the main menu, right? And we're going to select the Airbus A320 because it's 737 Airbus now at the moment. That's what I'm planning. So I'm going to do the 737, then Airbus, then 737, then Airbus. Then when the ATR comes up, the ATR will be mixed up, and then when the A380 comes up, we'll do that, and then I've got to do the CRJ. So it'll all be mixed mash. I just need a little bit of time with each aircraft, do you know? So now what I haven't done is select the proper aircraft, because I did say in the title, right? I did say the Airbus, you know. CRJ, I'd like to get that organised, and that will happen. Where? There you are, Fenix. Let's go livery. What livery would you like, folks? What livery would you think? I'm going to read the comments down in a second. Something Portugalish. You know, I've got Air Portugal here. Air Portugal, Malta, Sri Lankan, Air 2000, Air 2000. Austrian, no. I know I have one for Portugal. Brussels, Air Corsica Delta, Dutch Bird, Aer Lingus, Lufthansa, EasyJet could be one if we don't have one. Gulf Air, Iberia. Okay, Iberia. We might go Iberia, folks. We may possibly well do Iberia. Sorry for this. I usually do this before this. Air Portugal. I knew I had it. Come on. I'm so far out of that one now pretty quick. And that's it. Airbus. We'll spawn here. We are in Porto. Fly and happy days. Okay, so the flight plan for today, folks. Well, that's very quickly loading. It doesn't take long to load, thankfully, because of my M.2 drive. There's the flight plan there for you all, right? Let me zoom in a bit and you can see. I'll put that in the chat, actually. Right. Gonna copy the altitude I'm going at is flight level 230. 230, I'll put that flight plan in the chat there, and whilst we're waiting for this, boom, there's a flight plan for you all in that one, and for those of you on Twitch, boom, and we're ready to go then. I know it takes a while to get started. I said I'd do it from zero all the time, from cold and dark to the other end, you know. We have with us in... Oh, fly. Okay, yeah. I haven't been drinking, I swear. Algran Stargravy's with us. Greetings and salutations, all he says. Shady's with us. Well, let's face it, Buttons does all of the hard work. She runs the whole show. She pays the bills. She pays the bills and everything. Vipin is with us. Vipin, greetings. He says tap. What does that mean? Tap? Is it hello? Hello for something? Tap? Is that hello in a foreign language that I'm not aware of? Now, I think this is MK Studios, but I did notice here for parking at the gate, which is great when we're coming back here. So it's a very good looking airport. What the deuce? Well, that's scary. That's very scary. And if they had a person kind of moving, swaying side to side there now. Do you know, if you could, do you know what they do? If they could do in Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's just, I'm ideas all the time. When you install the scenery, if you could have in the settings somewhere, scenery advanced or basic. And if you had scenery, all sceneries advanced, you might have the person swaying in there, and a few extra little graphics and whatnot. Or you could go to basic. That'd be very clever, because that means that the developers of the airports could suit everybody with high-end or people who want to have better FPS. Just a guess. There's 100 million ideas that Microsoft are listening to. They're not going to listen to me. Let's hit the fingerprint button here. I would like the gate, though. Do you know? There's so many ways to do this now. Ground services. Talk to ground there. I've already done the flight plan, so we're going to be quick. Jetway connection, please. She's not looking where she's going. Anyway, good. Right, folks. Hope you're all doing well. TAP is Portugal. Is the livery name? Oh, thank you, Vipin. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Vipin. Welcome back, by the way. So you know, welcome back. Have I got my camera in the right place there? Now I have to remind myself not to be doing this. Oh, that works. Okay, that's fine. You can see that's the 737 controls. No, I'm using the other ones today, and that reminds me again, which bores me greatly. You got to change the controls every time you go in. I wish they were clever, like Austin, whatever, from take a leaf out of his book. To bind the controls to the aircraft. I'm looking for disabled here. If they bound the controls to the aircraft, that'd be great, wouldn't it? That'd be a serious quality of life. Because that's what they do in X-Plane. X-Plane's now... No. But they have good ideas. Okay, so let's go through the checklist, folks. Let's do that. Okay, so just very quickly. Park and brake, yeah, of course, that's set. Make sure my controls are set. Park and brakes on. Get rid of the sign rest there. Park and brakes on. Good, good, good. And everything's set up there. Will I go by memory? I'll go as quick as I can. Chocks removed. No, check 3 inches. Why would I remove the chocks right now? I don't think I should be doing that. Ground GPU connected. Is the ground power unit connected? Yes, it is. So let's put the batteries on first. 1, 2. External power. We'll take that. We'll put on the fuel pumps as I see them there right now. We'll put the crew oxygen supply on. We'll start the APU. Boom. Wait for 3 seconds. 1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, and boom. We'll start the APU. All the lights are off. We're going to put the notes, belt signs, and the smoking signs on. Up you go. Arm the emergency exit lights. Beacon is on. Good. Put the nav and logo on as well. That's all for there. We want to line the IRS, and we're going to put it on and then off again, because that way it'll be instant. Happy days. So we've got power. The APU's kicking off. There we are. Now it's ready. That's the APU up and running. That was quick, wasn't it? Let's get the APU bleed on before I forget. Look before you press. I'm looking here. There we are. Note to self, APU bleed is below APU gen. Let's see how confused I get between the Boeing 737 yesterday and this one. Throttle, let's just check my physical levers here. Have they got the tents? Yes, the tents are all good. The flaps are working great, and everything's good there. Everything's switched off, and auto brakes off, and happy days. Great. And let's get the flight plan in, shall we? Will we get the flight plan in now before we do anything else? Let's do that. Now, okay, so select start system FMC, please. Okay, thank you. Initial request. Takes a second. Oh. There we go. Flight number 01. It loads everything in this one. Gonna cost index 5. And our cruise level is flight 230. 230 going up today, folks. That temperature looks about right. Let's go to the next page. 0 fuel. Now we're going to have to do our massive balance, folks. Let's load the aircraft. Let's go to Fenix. It's going to be a quick flight, though. I'm only going to do one way today. I was a long stream. It was a very long stream yesterday. Didn't realise so. I was so tired this morning after looking at the screen. Do you know? It's a long stream. QNH is 1024. Let's just, while I see that there, let's hit the B button. 1024. Thank you. Let's go to ground services then. That's all fine. Ground power unit, yeah. Let's close the doors so you can all see all the patterns. So there. Now, massive ballast. This is what we're looking for. Load aircraft. Instant, which is nice. We got 143 passengers this time, and that looks okay. Load aircraft, and let's go to the thing. 56.8. 29.7. 56.8 and 29.7. Let's double check that. 29.7 is confirmed. 29.7 and 56.8, which is very handy. I feel though, the comparison between this and the 737, the whole thing with mass and balance and all this stuff, because they have electronic flight plan, is a lot easier. It's a lot more straightforward, you know. Now I'm going to go to my flight plan here. I'm going to break away from that for the moment. We've got a discontinuity because we haven't put our departure. So we're going to depart from Porto. We're going to depart Runway 17. Let's get some music on, shall we? If it's too loud, let me know. Where's all my playlists gone? There we go. Yeah, sorry, where was I? What's this? Runway 17. Oh, that's me. Control column on my lap there. Runway 17. Mani Kilo. To Romeo. It's left at the K. Okay, fine. Be confusing. Great, and our arrival then. Okay, fine. That message there. No, a quarter upgrade. I just upgraded. TPS memory. Maybe this has been a new update. Who knows? Now, let's go to our arrival then. Now, oddly enough, I'm thinking of 737 now. Bear with me. And there's our destination down here. Yeah, that's us done. Okay, good. Arrival. We're arriving into runway 20, ILS 20. And we're going to use the star as XM. Down the bottom probably. X-ray Alpha Mike Alpha X-ray 8 Delta. This one. You set the X-ray there. Always use that to teach it. And that's that done. Now we got to check that and make sure we haven't stuffed it up. So I'm going to go to, just like the 737, go to plan mode, and we're going to use 40 miles out, and we're going to step through it. The only difference here, we're just going to use the next arrow. Boom. Oh, sorry. Right plan. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. I'll look it up here. Boom, boom, boom. All the way down set, and that looks lovely. That's fine. No discontinuities, no mess ups. So great. Go back to flight plan then. We'll go back to ARC mode, and we'll go back to ARC mode 10. Happy days. And that's the flight plan done. That was quick, wasn't it? Let's do our departure performance though, before we do anything else. Departure performance, go to departure performance there. Come on. We are taking off from runway 17. Yes, the surface is dry. Flat configure, you always take off 1. Force toga. Oh no, not with 3,480 meters. We'll be taking the Airbus A380 in here, folks. And that, well, we will, but we're going to be doing interesting stuff with that. Yeah. Force toga, no. Anti-ice packs on. No do. No the weather. QNH 1024. QNH 1024. Yes. Calculating boost. And we get our V speeds, our flap settings, and our flex to temp. Then we got 132, 135. 132, 135, 135. Yeah. Performance. 132, 135, 135. Our flex to temp and our flap set, our trim settings up 0. So no change with flaps, and flex to temp 68. 68. And flaps 1 up 0.0. Okay. Back to flight plan. That's good. Prog, good. Performance, all good. It's fine. Everything goes there. Good. Okay. Cost index 5. Wind. Oh, we can compress the winds. Great. That'll help. Very good. Very nice. Next phase. Next phase. Good. Why is it saying we just crested the winds? Am I doing it again here now? Probably. Oh good. Well, we got the winds in. Happy days. So now we can go and backtrack and get out of here, folks. Can't we? Good. Let's just fly to the checklist very quickly. We'll have a quick look at the comments. Vip and Tapas Portugal. Peter Babington's with us. Hey Peter. Hey, I got a discount on EI Dublin. In Dublin and Dublin Landmarks. Oh great, Peter. So they're giving the discounts. Well done. Did you get it from Orbex? I think Orbex did Dublin landmarks, Peter. You know, I think that was well for me anyway because I live there. Well, it's my capital city. I don't live there, but and the discount was well received. I think I got a little bit of discount. Now you could say, oh, it's an update. It should be free. Yeah, I know, but they put time into it, and it's better, and they got to be paid for the time, don't they? So, you know, so I wouldn't be cribbing. I got it. You know, it was. I don't know, $20. It was $30, and I got it for 20. So dollars and euros is, I don't know, 15 euros or something, probably less, maybe 12 or something. God knows. So I'm very happy with that. MK Studios, well done, and Orbex, well done on Dublin as well. You know, well done. Now the only bother about that is I like to buy it from Microsoft Flight Simulator store, because when you completely reboot and scrap your Microsoft Flight Simulator to reinstall it again, you don't just install all your airport stuff from Microsoft Flight Simulator, you've got to go to all these other sites. Do you know? So I have to find. That's what happens when you eat too quickly. Anyway, okay, batteries, generator switches on. Okay, so back to the checklist here now. APU bleed is on. Batteries are all good. Generators aren't going to happen yet. That makes sense. They are on. External power, yeah, fine. Now, we do not need external power anymore because we have the APU on, so I'm going to get rid of external power. Panel displays, brightness set. Okay, let's just get some atmosphere in here. Little bit of floodlight. Little bit of floodlight. This is great to fly something else now. Do you know? That's not off. Up there now. I'm missing something. Am I missing something? No, everything's good. Oh, up here. Where's the light for up here? Where are you? 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 Oh, that's just the floodlight. I'll find it. There it is. There we go. Nav lights to the on position. My still eyes are flicking around all over the place here. Nav. Nav, no. Nav light, nav and logo. Panel lights, okay, gear, flaps, or yeah, I don't know that. Okay, fine. APU is on, APU B, good. Plus levers are checked, engineering clear, and let's get out of here. Let's disconnect the gate and everything. It has already. There's Sheila there, still looking to the side for some reason. Let's just check. We got rid of all the chocks. You won't move if you don't get rid of the chocks and ground services here. So GPU, you can go now. Thank you. Chocks and cones, you can go as well. And let's get the pushback, and we're going. Things are happening now, folks. We're going to start moving now. I know you're getting impatient. We got live weather, and do you know what I might do? Because the hours have changed, we put it on live time. Yeah, we just put it on for an hour before, so we'll arrive at the golden hour, right? There we are, Air Portugal, folks. Lisbon. There's all the traffic, please. There's someone coming in there. Really nice. There's someone departing over here. Very good. Back to us. Back to us. Let's get the pushback going and get out of here.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me know if
Welcome
that means
to
too
the
loud.
mostly uncomfortable and exhausting flight. We will be taking off shortly. We ask that you fasten your seatbelts
Turn to the
and
left.
stow your loud babies in the overhead soundproof lockers. Those
Back
of you
off.
with large oversized ugly babies can stow them under your feet. We also ask that your seat and table
protection back.
ties are in their upright position for takeoff.
Pretty good.
Please ensure all personal electronic devices,
world weather.
including laptops, cell phones, and powered sexual implements, are
That's great news,
powered
Peter.
off.
You're happy?
Smoking is prohibited
the way you
throughout
can see
this
through the
flight,
glass.
but we
Very
will
well
serve
done.
large
Looks
amount
great.
of alcohol to
I know the
ensure
clouds,
that your
it's a very plain
intoxication
day.
levels
It's
are
just white
high
clouds over
for
us, you
those
know.
of you who are feeling unruly. Alcohol is provided to ensure your personal intoxication and dehydration on arrival. Those of you who are mentally compromised will also be offered
Let's
alcohol.
get the left engine
But
started.
smoking
Initial start.
e-cigarettes is mostly the
Or
safety
right. Is it number
prohibited.
2, I think? No,
This
it's the
will
left.
make
Number 1.
sense to us for some reason.
More engine
Thank you
starting.
for choosing Gripper Team for your flight,
nose to
and
the
we
left
hope
now.
you enjoy this journey
Tail to the
with
left.
us.
Very nice. I'm aiming to get on the yellow brick road. There. I call it the yellow brick road. I just made it up. This little line here. I call it the yellow brick road because if you stay on it, you're safe. That's why I'm calling it the yellow brick road. Because if you come off the yellow brick road, you're going to be in trouble, no? Do you know? Engine starting up. There you go. All good. I don't have to add fuel because it's not a 737. Gives out about side stick. Don't worry about that. Clear that message there. Clear that message. If you got a message there you don't want it, just hit the clear button. Twice. There we go. Left engine is available now almost. Let's start the right engine now. Just click the button forward, folks. That's all. That's the Anchor Docs. Anchor Docs are going. And engine number 2 now is kicking off. Really nice. And happy days. Let's get our instruments ready. Let's think ahead here now. Now that the engines are started, let's make sure the mode is set to normal. I just used my head here and we're going to go and do the checklist then. Transition altitude here is... we're in Lima Papa Romeo. No, done something wrong here. Yeah. Lima Papa Romeo. It's not giving me any stars or approaches. Route charts for this category. What the deuce? Bear with me there. Let me show you what I'm doing. We're going down here, down south. It's loading the airport there. Yeah, it's loaded in the airport and everything there, folks. Interesting. Oh, right. Lima Papa Romeo. Yeah, my mistake. I've done that before and I was confused. You know, I'm just looking for the transition altitude, which is 4,000 feet. That's all. So we're going to go all the way up because the constraints are going to be on. So I'm going to hit the constraints button there and that'll tell us all our altitudes and stuff. So I'm going to go up to our flight level, which is 230, folks. 23,000 feet. This is a short hop. It's going to be quick. It's going to be a real one of those, you know. Panic stations. That is set. We want the flight directors are on. Auto throttle. Let's just follow the checklist. Start up. Okay. Left engine. Right engine. Good. Repeat for right engine. Yeah. Fuel flow. Yeah. Hydraulic fuel pump switches are already on. Now let me put my eyes on them because I've got to keep doing that. Because the danger is you've got to put it in your brain. You know, there's all the hydraulics there. Great. APU's off. Yeah, we can switch off the APU now. Get rid of the APU bleed. APU master can come off. Mode selector, I already put that back to normal. Probe window heat is an auto. I'm going to put my eyes on it anyway, just to, for that muscle memory. So you got to look around now. Do you know? There it is. Probe window heat is auto. Heading indicator and altimeters. We can set a heading indicator for takeoff, but it's auto here. That's fine. Standby instruments, yeah, that's fine. Radios and avionics set. Autopilot, good. Flight director is on. Oh, you do put the on. No, flight directors are on. Auto brake set to max. Okay, let's do that. Physics switch here for the auto brake. There we go. That's that one. Oops, that one there. Anti-skid is on. Elevator trim is going to be 0. Of course, here you can. It's very cleverly already selected that window. Airbus is very clever. Do you know? And that's all fine. Rotors and stuff. Now, pitch trim, I've confirmed there is 0.0. That's what it wants. Elevator flight controls. Set trim. Taxi. Let's set taxiing then, folks. Now we're off. Let's get taxi. Let's taxi. I'll have the runway turn off, please. The nose lights to taxi. The strobe onto auto. We put the wing light on for shits and giggles. That's as good. Let's rock and or roll then, folks. Let's taxi. That's some power. Going over to the other side. The controls. I know. How do you get a power?
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures to remind you of possible horrific death during this flight. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. When you are intoxicated, please refrain from opening emergency exits during your possible drunk episode during this flight. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen mask will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose. Pull the strap to tighten it in.
Oh, what's going to happen here now?
If you are traveling with the children,
what's going to happen with
make
this guy now,
sure
folks?
that your oven mask in the first before helping your irritating loud child. If you are unable due to intoxication, you will pass out and suffocate in an orderly fashion. In the unlikely event of emergency landing and evacuation, leave your carry-on items behind. Live routes and located below your seat and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit. Please be aware, if you are intoxicated, you will be unable to carry out any of these instructions. This also makes sense to us for some reason. Thank you.
Keep going. Just had a little bit of second thought there, just double checking. I almost made a mistake there, but it's avoided. I can navigate anywhere. Just give me a map and a compass. And a timer. A watch. Not a timer, but a watch. But taxiways, no, it doesn't. It requires practice. Yeah, you gotta spend. You see, what I gotta do with this taxiing business, you just gotta. The stream will be longer getting going because I gotta plan and think about where I'm going, and you know, it does take a while. Now you know why it takes such a long time for them once you get in. You know, when you walk past that cockpit door when you're going somewhere, you look in, you see them busily pressing buttons and looking at papers. You know what they're doing. You know. There we go. We're taxiing behind the EasyJet there. Copy D, greetings. We just go back there. Who we got? Blackjack's with us. Blackjack, greetings. Your rudder was full left. It was. I was going to turn down the wrong way, and I didn't. Thanks, Blackjack, though. Ribbon Locketeer, don't forget to enter altitude. Altitude set there, 23,000 feet. Thank you. Keep doing that, folks. You know, keep doing that. I have no problems with that. Clappy D, evening all. Limited viewing again tonight. How is that? Does that mean, Clappy D, that you're limited viewing or you have problems watching the stream? You let me know. I think it's your limited viewing if you're busy doing 2 things at once, which is nice, you know. And there's recorder coming on now. It loads up. I can see an aircraft with resistance coming in. Recorder is started. There we go. Recording is started. Skyhawk's with us as well. On Twitch, he says, evening grip, just having my tea, then going to fly last Sunday stream's route, as I couldn't fly with everyone last Sunday. Need to catch up with you all. That's okay. That's good. That's great, Skyhawk. You know, it is fun doing that whole trip, isn't it? Isn't it annoying? I'm sure the speed limit's about 30 knots. This idiot here. You know, move on. We haven't got time for this. Do you know? There's traffic. He's trying to type to his mobile with big fingers. That's okay. Oh, you're right. You're watching your mobile phone, Clappy D. Nice one. I like it. You're probably working late. You know, you're probably working late, and that's what you do. You know. See the light? Can you see the lights that I can see? One here and one here. See them now? You can see them. See the 2 little lights? It's fantastic the way they've done that. Because like if I zoom in now, it gets a little bit more realistic. Look. It's very good. So we're waiting for these 2 to come in. Blackjack says that was when you were at the gate. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know why that was. Blackjack 63 says that was when you're at the gate. Oh yeah, sorry. Some random Philip. Hello, hi ho. Some random Philip. Welcome again. And he's also random Philip booting up to join the sim. You got plenty. The next one's a Ryanair. Oh, someone's too close behind me, and I can't see them. Pack it up. Pack it up. The Ryanair's down. They're still alive anyway. We'll watch the next one come in. This guy's was holding everything up. There's me, and there's someone else there. Oh, it's Raptor X. Nice one, Raptor X. He's in the Boeing 737-900. Nice one. No, Raptor X, you can go on there. I just wanted to see you. There's Limp Rocketeer is also coming behind us there. Who else do I recognise there? Ghost Rider's also with us. He's in the 76. We're all here, folks. Those are some real aircraft coming in. He's coming in for approach there. He's gone. Dice, and then this one here is I bet you another. Is it another Ryanair? Let's watch him in the cockpit window here. Oh, Jesus. This guy here now. We're gonna have to wait for this guy now to land. Let's tag down again. I'm ready to top out the window. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Let's top out and see. Air Europa. See how high it brings them in? That is not... You'd be touching down earlier than that. Very nice. Very nice landing. And we're clear. Okay, let's get going. Oh. Control shift. Hell. Well, that was me before, wasn't it? Let's go. Now I'm holding things up. Okay, so before takeoff, bracket brake flight instruments, engine instruments, takeoff data, V1, V2, VR, we have all those set. Nav equipment is, we don't have time to check it out. Landing lights will come on. Now, really, I wouldn't put them on now, because what's going to happen is you're going to blind your man. So I line up. Oh, you got to backtrack. You got to backtrack the last bit. They wouldn't let you go up here because of planning permission, probably. No, that would make sense. Or we're in Portugal. No, this would not make sense. Yeah. That's. So how are they going to manage here? Is he going to go around? I asked for no plane liveries, folks. I don't flight sim. I don't want any plane liveries. Oh, he's touching down earlier. That is a human. That is definitely a human. Well done, human. Who is it? Oh, it's not a human. This guy is live traffic. I gotta wait for him. Gotta wait for him, folks. Here comes the lunatic coming down here, and a steep approach. Let's see if it's a human. It's gotta be a human. It's just not tagging him up. Oos, he bounced on the runway there, whoever that is. He's bounced on the runway. Raptor knows what he's doing, you see? Raptor knows what the story is. You know? He knows what the story is. So that's a bit of a bummer, because it looks like easily the airport could have had another taxiway up here, because if they got to backtrack here, this guy here may have to go around, and they got to manage the traffic further out, which means the aircraft have to stack, because they've got to backtrack, and that's just foolishness. It's not efficient. And they got a taxi down here to wait, so you don't have to spend all their time backtracking and turning around. There's no I've often said, there's no logic in aviation. I mean, look, these are geniuses, apparently. And I know the planners and all the techie people and the scientists, they're all clever. But when it comes to management, they go, oh, whatever planning permission, you can't have the taxi down there and all the way up. I just can't stand stupidity like that. That bureaucracy, that stupidity of bureaucracy. If he's not going to go now and just going to backtrack, he should be going now. What's he doing waiting there? Now I know, now I feel for the real airliners, because he's going, what is he doing? You know, he's looking at his watch here, going, we got to be in Lisbon at, you know, at such an hour time, and he's sitting there like, do you know? So I'm just going to taxi and ignore him. He could sit there for half an hour for all I know. What's he waiting for? What's he waiting for? He's still there. and all the aircraft behind you, you know? He's still there. Raptor's going nuts. Okay, we're gonna go. Enough. Enough of this foolishness. Enough of this foolishness. We'll go. We need that. And we need that. Oh god, it takes ages. We need that. We need a bit of that. And we need a bit of that. Transponders and TCAS. See, I was looking away there and I almost went into the grass. Your man's still sitting there like a dummy. I hope that is actually not one of ours waiting for me. I'm presuming this is just the traffic. Now we got another guy coming in. Alright, all because of this guy here. You know? All because of this guy. This guy's gonna go around now. See what happens? See, this is all because they don't have a taxiway to the end of the runway. That's Porto. Yeah, no taxiway. That would make too much sense. See, he goes around, so that's a Ryanair. I don't mind making him go around. So yeah, he's disappeared now. There is a timer to get rid of the traffic if it gets blocked. Now, if that was one of you guys there waiting for me, I'm sorry. I didn't think it was one of you guys. Just to be safe, got to cover my ass. I'm gonna cover my ass. The fact that I gotta be. I am assuming that that's just the live traffic. All right. I'm assuming that's the live traffic. Now let's see what Raptor X did here. Did he wait? Or did he fall behind me? He fell behind me! Taxiway incursion, Raptor X. Taxiway incursion for Raptor X. You gotta write a ticket. Let me write that down. I'll get the form here now. I'll get the form to report him. What's his registration? What's his registration here? Oh! This is great. Raptor X. Papa Hotel, Bravo X, right, yeah, Raptor X. So, runway incursion for Raptor X. Let's write that down there. Raptor X. Fine of €120. Decluttering, taking it seriously from here. I can't help it. I'm in a funny mood today. Well, I can, but I choose not to. Okay, QNH set, fine, we got our altitude set. Auto throttle will kick in if I remember correctly, and I better, or there's going to be trouble. We got our lights, we got our flaps not set. Flaps 1 now is coming down. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen, we're just slightly delayed due to runway incursions. And by lack of taxiway to the end of the runway in Lisbon. Because there's no logic in aviation. There we go, okay. How many messing? That's what I wanted. Okay, let's go. 50%. Start with the chrono. Up to flex. Okay, auto throttle engage. Man, flex, SRS, runway nav, and auto throttle's blue. We're good. Forward of the stick. 80 knots. So we don't have full power now, you see. Oh, a little bit of a wind kicking in here. Now this should crab into wind. 120 knots now. V1. Rotate. Didn't call out. Didn't call out, folks. Kind of crabbing into it. Okay, great. Positive brake, you're up. Just coming up. Up to 15 degrees. Let's activate the autopilot and have a look outside. Autopilot 1 active. Auto throttle's good. Oh, it's broken today. And there we go, folks. That's us. That's us, folks. Pack it up. Wrap the start to take off. There's someone else there. And I can't see your tag. Welcome. Welcome. Someone right behind me. Welcome. The tag will come in eventually. Do you know? There's the chair backtracking. We're going to take our flaps up now, or otherwise we're going to be in trouble. I set the climb lever. Speed checks, flaps up. And we're golden. The music is good. Disarm spoilers. Let's get the auto brake off. Auto brake's disarmed. Gears up. No lights. And takeoff checks complete. There's something. There's got to be something else here. The flaps are up. We're coming up to 4,000 feet now, which is the transition altitude. We'll switch to standard then. Let's do it now. We want to look outside, don't we? Standard once. Standard twice. Standard thrice. Standard set on all three. Let's have a look. We're in the soup, folks. We're in the soup. Now we're out of the soup. Look at that. Detail. It's incredible. Thank you, Tappy D. So reminding everyone to hit the like button. That does help the stream. It gets more people get to see it and join the channel. Lip Rocketeer. That was easy. That EZ was AI. You're good. Oh, good. Thank you, Lip Rocketeer. I didn't want to unintentionally insult someone, you know. That would be bad. Because if I did, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'd wake up and go, you know, you have those moments. I wouldn't over stress about it, but I would feel bad. So started set. Checklists. Where are my checklists? Roughly, thrust levers standard tension, autopilot one's engaged, taxi lights off, that would help. That was the thing. That was the thing, folks. You know? Nose light off. Altimeter, we set that. 10,000 feet below 250 knots we are. We're coming to 8,200 feet. ATC, we don't worry about that, and we've got 10,000 feet as our next job. 10,000 feet is our next job, ladies and gentlemen. System. Control, hold, one. Just save that view, and let's look at the other one. No, that's too high in the cockpit. Control, hold, trois. There we go. Very good, folks. So hope we're all having a good week. Nice to get through to you there. Let's tag up. Very nice. It's a livery. I'm not much of a livery man myself. But if I didn't have them, then that would be displeasing to me, of course. There we go. So we're all on track, and we are climbing past 11,000 feet. That's the 10,000 feet marker. Landing lights off. We can take the safety belts off, packs there. And we can get off their seats and start drinking.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may realize your safety belt and
realize
travel
safety
around
belts,
the
folks.
cabin now. We'll be passing out alcohol shortly.
Oh,
Please order more than just one drink at a time.
That's the easy bit. I'm just going to switch off my cameras for the moment, if you don't mind.
The toilets are also ready for use, while left each two now to defecate is beyond us. Thank you.
I'll have my face back in a minute, not that, you know. Anyway. There you go. Face is gone. 140 miles to go. Not a long trip, folks. Not a long trip at all. I got to be on my toes here. Let's get her to the airplane now. Let's get the weather for our arrival. I'll read the weather for you there. Papa Tango, Lima Papa Tango is the ICAO identifier for Porto. Issued on the 30th at 18:30 Zulu, which is not so far, 12 minutes ago. Wind is 210 at 10 knots. Visibility is 10k or more. Few clouds at 1,200 feet. Temperature 17. Dew point is 14. QNH 1026. QNH 1026. I'm going to put the QNH in here. That's just a bad habit I picked up. Okay, let's go and get our performance. Climb is managed. Note to self, don't forget to activate approach phase at 10,000 feet. Cruise managed. Descent managed. Approach 1026. 1026. I know it's early, but we can change it as we go. Temperature 17, as I said before. Let me just get myself more raw. Magnetic wind, it has in there. Automatic transition level is 4,000 feet. Happy days. And our minimums, folks. Minimums for the runway. Let's get our plates out here. Sorry, I'll pause there because I'm picking up my tasty beverage. Hang on. Lima Papa Tango, that's where we're going. Lisbon. We're coming into runway 20. ILS runway 20, please. Good. Innovation, yeah, fine. We'll do Cat 3, we're going to do Cat 1. We're going to take Cat 1 ILS because we're going to do it manually, which is 547. We're going to come in at 4,000 feet for the ILS. The holding point there, in case I stuff it up. Let's do all that. Right, so Barrow, I said, was 547. 547 in the Barrow. Flaps config. Full. Approach is 134 knots. Wow, that's very slow. Nope. I gotta put on a few knots of dive from kids. 140. 29. Next phase. It's a go around. Okay. Go around. Oops. Bear with me. Actually, I must remember, folks. Now we're just coming up 1,000 feet to go. I can hear it being there. 1,000 feet to go. That sounds me. That's 747 does. See, I'm making all these comparisons now. You know. Levergraph charts. See, now you can see what I'm doing without me. Just handier this way. Get the Romeo here. Papa Romeo. No. Tango. Make that mistake on a V there. Approach. And it's bottom. Good. Now, there we go. So it won't disappear, that's what I'm saying here. That's all done. Enter destination data, we've just done that. What's the problem with you? Let's go to proc here. We've got 33555. I think that's it. Let's just do the checklist then. Stand by there. Let's do the checklist. Do the checklist. Let's make sure we don't forget anything. Engine instruments monitor, yeah. Fuel quantity is fine. Radios tuned to set. Yeah, radios. Radnav. So our frequency coming in here is 109.5. 109.5, and it says approach course 204, 205. It's always 1 degree out on this for some reason. I don't know why. That's fine. Let's not split hairs. Lights as required. ACE airport information. We've done that. Altimeter check. Yeah, that's fine. Radios. Yeah. De-ice is required. We don't need any de-icing. Top of descent. Set TCAS below. TCAS is on. TA only because it'll interact with the live traffic, and I'm not doing that today. Top of the set, fine. Yep. So next is our descent, folks. Altimeter set to local at the transition altitude. Yep. Go 10,000 feet. That's what I activate approach mode. I'm going to check my approach mode. I'm going to click the speed, landing lights, ILS, and all the rest of it because we're way ahead of the aircraft now, folks. We have 103 miles to go. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 69 miles out. We're going to start descending. Right, that's just the 3 times table. There. but with the white little arrow there. That's when we're starting descending. So I'm guessing 69 miles, 70 we'll say. Let's round it out. 70 miles we're going to start descending, so just as a rough guidance in case things go wrong. So we got a bit. There we go. Great. Let's have a look outside and see who's following along, folks. Some comments. On Twitch. Oh, Ninja Scroll saying there's no sound. Now you sound like Donald Duck. Back to normal sound now. Yeah, if that happens, Skyhawk, just reset your browser. I have no warnings there, good indications for the stream here. YouTube just give me problems sometimes. Actually, no, let's not blame YouTube. It's both of them. You know. Welcome to who's following along. Welcome to Ghost Rider Raptor X. Liam's with us. Liam. I can't see who's with Raptor X. It's one of ours as well. Nib Rocketeer and Raptor X are following along. That's Ghost Rider, and welcome Liam. Who else? I won't show all your tags as always, just a pain in the neck. You know. Hopefully Clappy D the sound is better today. Is this better? Do you notice I'm getting drowned out by the engine noise or anything? Let's have a look at the chat there on YouTube now, folks. Robert Times is with us. Robert, I was thinking of you yesterday when I'm flying the 737. You were that happy with the 737? We were a different colour in the chat today for some reason. I got a few emails, by the way. I haven't had a chance to read them. It's been a busy week. Don't take offense if I don't reply to your emails straight away. I see them in the middle of looking for other stuff, and I'm kind of busy during the week. I'm sure you understand. I'll get back to them as soon as I can. You know. Now, Random Phillip. Some Random Phillip's having a good day. He's all good. What's the song called, says Random Phillip? When was that? That's all from YouTube. Free music, copyright music. I don't know which one you were referring to though. Which track it was. It's all free. You see, this doesn't tell me which one's playing now, or at least I'm probably too dumb to know it. It says down here yoga. This is the next one though. But it doesn't highlight the song easy for me, you know what I mean? I wanted to highlight and so I can delete it, or you know, I deleted a few of the shitty tracks there as per requests to more ambient music. But if you do a search, actually, if you're interested there, if you like that music there, right, do a search in Google for I'm just thinking ahead here. We're going to descend to 4,000 feet for the ILS. I'm going to do that now, because if I forget that, I'm in big trouble. So note to self, all I have to do when I get to my descent is push that button in and we're going to descend. It doesn't do it automatically like the 737, which is bizarre really, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so the music, just do a search for YouTube. I do a search in Google for YouTube sounds and it brings me to the YouTube audio library, which is free, copyright free. There's a lot of shit music in there, you know. And I have to spend a lot of time going through them all and fine-tuning, because there's some really good ones in there. Do you know? I'm going to go forward a bit because I've heard all these songs. There we go. So it's a question of spending a good bit of time which tracks you like. Doesn't highlight the damn song though. American Frontier is going to be playing next. We're coming up now, 10 miles to our top descent. You know? Well, that's real American Frontier music there, isn't it? Enough of that. That's sensitive of that. Just take it out of there. Okay, so emergency. Emergency, folks. I got to descend soon. 5 miles. Okay, it's not an emergency. Gotta be careful going outside the airplane like that because, as you all know, you get distracted and you're not flying the airplane anymore. Clappy D says it sounds good. Randy Phillips behind us, but in the game, thinks he's going to fly an A320, not the F-15. Cool. At first, I didn't want to fly the airlines, I have to be honest with you, because I really didn't know what I was doing. And I wasn't interested. But I was interested. Oh, God. See, I've done it now. Descend. Let's see, I did it there. See? That's what happens. That's why you sterile cockpit, folks. Let's see how off. Oh, yeah, what's more drag down first? Yeah. Okay. It's always right when it says more drag. Because we are exactly, if I go to Pro here, we are, we're only 400 feet. There we go. Look, there's the dock coming in. Now I'm taking the brakes off, and we're back on profile. And the speed's a little bit too fast here. Look, so I need to put the brakes out here. Is it going to start slowing down without putting the brakes on? Negative. Let's put a little bit out. Now I'm not going to take my hand off the physical control, because then I'll forget. You know, I have my hand on the actual. You can't see it from where you are. But there we go. So I just put on a little bit of brakes there. And that'll do. Brakes off now. Let's zoom out a little bit, see what we can see. But we're going to start turning left soon. 20,000 feet now. We're coming down. There we go. Detailed scenery. Just, I don't think I'll ever get over it. I don't think I'll ever get over the fact that all of this is real. All those are real roads, real towns, real coastline, real lakes. The weather's too good, folks. I shouldn't have picked Portugal, should I? I'm just, yeah, I've leave around everything around. I like the bad weather, do you know? I do enjoy the bad weather, folks. You know, it does please me. It does indeed please me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be making our approach shortly. We ask that you take your drinks to your seat and fasten your safety belt. We'll be offering more drinks shortly.
Next job is 10,000 feet.
Also, we would like to take this time to thank you, all of our subscribers and members, for supporting our endeavors. If you are not a subscriber on Twitter or member on YouTube, please consider joining in order to secure our adventures far into the future. Thank you.
Happy days. Sorry, Clappy, you missed loads of comments there. Olga is giving them too much alcohol. Toilet is in constant use. Yes, far too much. Well, in the airlines you can have as much as you like. You just get locked up. It seems to be, in their eyes, it seems to be perfectly safe to have people get intoxicated in a closed, confined space for long periods of time. Makes perfect sense. But you can't have e-cigarettes. No. No. But you can have people without, you know, checking their mental stability, drink loads of alcohol. And every time I see it, you know, you ever see these? I must get them up on the stream for the laugh, actually, and make a joke out of it. Do you ever see these things on TikTok and YouTube where someone freaks out and they go mental and they go just because they're on drugs and alcohol. And they're drinking alcohol on the plane and they've to be dragged out and sort of taped to the chair and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, well, don't let them drink that. I'm not against alcohol at all. Do you know, quite the opposite. But if you think about it, with all the rules they're coming up with for everything, see, they can tax alcohol, you know, it makes the government spawns, you know. 15,480 feet now. We're going to start turning. We're all good. Next job's 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet, just running ahead of myself there. I'm going to go to performance here. Sorry, performance, activate approach phase. Now, is that too early? Let's do it anyway. Let's activate approach phase at 10,000 feet. So, there's a few things happen at 10,000 feet. You got to slow down to 250 knots or below, which we are. Put on the landing lights. Put on the landing lights. Slow the passage, which we've done. And activate approach mode. And then the next job is transition altitude, which is 4,000 feet. To switch from standard to QNH. And then your approach. You know. So let's just check that the weather hasn't changed there at the QNH. QNH is now 1026. It's 1026 too. Good. No change to the QNH. We'll take a sharp left now. And good to go. Quaggy, greetings Quaggy. Quaggy's back with us. Where's the techno? There's also some music in here. I'll go forward if that displeases you. Bit lame. That's all. So there's thousands of songs in the YouTube copyright free, and only a few of them are right, as I said earlier on. So I got to spend a lot of time. Can't listen to every track, but I get a reasonable idea. So I'll do another search at some point. Just some little music in the background. A little bit of music. This one is called Believe, an instrumental. You know that, I don't know. It doesn't highlight the track. Find a way around that. Oh, it does highlight it slightly in blue. There it goes. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, I see it there now. Why is it doing that? So look, let's go down here. It is actually highlighted. Because there was some shit ones in there the last few days, and I wanted to delete them, and I couldn't. When I glanced over, I couldn't see it. There you go. Can I make that bigger? No, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Oh no, I can. There we go. I don't want these big things here. So that's all the YouTube music. There's more. This is all YouTube music as well. So, okay, we're turning now. Doing that again. Stop that. 11,000 feet now. 1,100 feet to go to 10,000 feet. We're a little bit too low. Let's put on the LS. 109.5. India Lima Bravo is the identifier. Lima India. Yeah, India Lima Bravo, correct. Now we're back on. Okay. Is that more to your taste there, Quaggy? Is that way better? So Amanda Phillips says set live time, it's golden hour. Okay. It's going to be dark by the time you get there. We put a little... Oh, not that much. Right there. That's good. Thank you for reminding me. There we go, that's the golden hour there. The golden hour. We're in the golden hour, folks. I'm going to hit a screenshot here. I need to find a quicker way of doing that, folks. Sorry. Mortal sin. Mortal sin, folks. That was a mortal sin. 23 miles to go. We are at 8,000. Oh, jeez, 10,000 feet. We're flying by. Landing lights on. Passengers are already stowed. Activating approach phase. Confirm. Approach phase activated. Very good. Done. And we're below 250 knots. We knew that before. The runway is down here. There's someone on approach here. Let's arm approach mode as well. Boom. We can do that way ahead of time in the Airbus, I believe. So approach mode is done. Okay. 21 miles to go. Checklist. Approach checklist. Bottom safety belt signs, yeah. Radio set. Speed set 210 knots. Yeah, it's about 210 knots there. Landing lights are checked on, and they are Taxiway lights on. Oh, you do put the taxiway lights on. Okay. When we turn off lights on. Ground spoilers arm. It's on the ground spoilers. Boom. And let's get the brakes set for... I'm going to put the brakes on to low. I'll tell you why that is. Because when I land, I'm going, oh yeah, that was okay. And I'm shutting a brake. It stops the airplane. So I'm going to put it in low. Auto brake set to low. Flaps 10 miles out. Flaps 1. Then we want 180 knots roughly. And then at 60 ME, 6 miles out. Flaps 2. Speed managed, gear down. Now there are all sorts of our airlines with different procedures. I'm just going to follow my own kind of things there. Can you put a ring in this one like you can with the 737? You know the 10 and 5 mile ring around the airport? Interesting. Can you? Can you put a ring? I looked that up. We're on the localizer. 5,900 feet. Nice long approach to this one. We're 16 miles out. It's going to give us a lot to do here now. Let's switch to 1026 QNH. Hold it. No, push it. 1026 once. 1026 twice. Yeah. And 1026 thrice. QNH is set. We're a little bit above the glide slope. I was a little bit late doing it there. I just like to... There's got to be a way just to change it without having to fiddle with the knobs there. It's got to be. Let's put flaps 1 now. Approach is active. No, don't get choppy on me. What? Don't you dare. What the hell? Don't you dare get choppy on me. What the hell's going on here? Let's get it on my side. It's gone choppy on me there. Oh my god, why does it do that? Windows are killing us here. 24 frames a second. What the hell's going on here? 40, 50, 56, 60. What the hell's going on here? The mouse is all over the shop here. Jesus. Bloody hell. I got a 4090, folks. This is like a lot more 60 frames a second at ultra settings. Is it going to do that thing? We're on the ILS, we're good, we're 10 miles out, we've got flaps 1 already. Oh, we've got the slats out. Right. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be landing shortly. Please ensure your seat and tables is in the upright position and your safety belt is secured. Our cabin attendants will be around shortly to prop up intoxicated passengers.
I've played it already.
If your baby is screaming during the approach, please ensure they are stored in the soundproof overhead locker.
That's way out of order.
Gripper seam and production buttons.
See, still have bug strokes. Let's see if Michael 4090 can get us. See there? Oh, no, we can't have that. We can't have that. So choppy gets there at times. Could this be Lisbon Airport itself? I can't fly it like that. Frames are jumping around like the IOS, folks. Just get us in here, do you know? Let me move around the camera a little bit more. Flaps down to 2, here down. Yeah, it's still doing that, it's getting choppy in us. That is very annoying. What's going on with you, Flight Simulator? What? This is my first time coming into this airport, by the way, folks. 185, flaps 3 coming down now. Yeah, the FPS are going from like 40 to 60 very rapidly. Full flaps, 177 knots, we've got 160, so flaps, speed good. Full flaps now, and gears down, 3 greens. The recording is good. I want to keep that view for you there at the control column. It's getting choppy again. It's getting choppy. Don't do this to me. 4090, folks. Oh.
1,000.
Okay, let's take it off. Autopilot and see if I can land 2 frames a second. Take it off, will you? Yeah, frames are down. Frames are down. Microsoft. This might be a common problem with this airport then. In Lisbon, is it? Now, if I can land this, it's going to screw up our replay as well. It wins from the right. This is not good. Anyone any ideas why this happens? You know, sometimes you're coming into a runway and it goes nuts. I can't control the airplane. Can't fly it now. Microsoft. I'm getting 1 frame a second here now. Okay, I'm gonna go around here. Okay? I'm gonna go around. Toga. Flaps,
4.
pitch. I'm not going to full stream. We're going to figure this out here. I wonder because I changed it to evening time and it's flipping out. Time, flaps. Can't fly like that. You can fly like that. Up. Wrong gear lever. Frames are slowly starting to improve. So what I'm going to do is this. I wonder, is it a problem today? Let's come out of here. It's getting a little bit better now. Let's see if the mouse here. Flaps. We're going to climb. I'm going to 4,000 feet. Flaps up. Just when we got low to the ground there. Do you know? Now it's all smooth and happy now. It's getting much better as we get higher. So we'll try that again. Let's switch to... we'll keep it 4,000 feet. We'll start turning our heading. We're going to go downwind here. Ooh, stop. Very, very, very annoying. Look towards me. Oops. There we go. You got control of the heading now. Okay, so Quaggy says I'm off to YouTube as that seems to get priority. Have you having a problem there with Twitch? Why is everything gone crazy on me here? Now we're back up to 70 frames a second. You're a bit upset that YouTube gets priority, Quaggy? Where's the techno? Oh, that was the music. I'm off to YouTube as it seems to get priority. I don't know what's going on. You're having problems with Twitch, I believe. Let me just switch on to Twitch here and see if it's all good. Twitch.
Dungeons and Dragons with 100 gifted. Well, if that's not his...
That wasn't me. Let's have a look. I don't know, Quaggy, let me know. It seems to be running here. Let me just see the volume here. Yeah, it's fine. Quaggy UK, let me know if... do you mean the chat? Are you referring to the chat or to the actual quality of the stream? Let me know, Quaggy. Let me know. Quaggy says, permission to land and I go around. I have taken your advice, Quaggy. Lisbon, Takeoff, Romeo, India. Yeah. So 4,000 feet, we're going around. We're leaving QNH at 1026. I'm going to try that again. No, the frames are going crazy here now. Quaggy says, it's not a problem, just a load of tumbleweed onto Twitch. How do you mean tumbleweed though? You mean, oh, there's no comments, there's no chat. Yeah, there's not a lot of people watching on Twitch, Quaggy, you know that? It's weird. So I'm thinking of diverting now because the frames are just all over the shop, folks, when we get close to Lisbon. That's the airport. Do you know? Where's the nearest hold? LAR. Let's stop. Let's go to LAR there. Let's go to LAR. Let's go to... not here. Lima Alpha Romeo. That's it. Alright. We go to LAR. We're gonna hold. Inbound course is 205. And it is right turns. Okay, so we're going to the hold here and we'll have a think. There we go, there's a hold. I think it's, my first guess is it's Lisbon. It's Lisbon causing the problems, because we got close to Lisbon's, you know, the closer we got to Lisbon, the slower it got. So now it's 70 frames a second, which is fine. But the closer we got to Lisbon, you'll see here now, we're coming overhead Lisbon again. Where's it? Oh, it's behind us. Oh, sorry, it's behind us. Sorry, excuse me. It's just over here. Maybe over here somewhere. Yeah, so when we went over Lisbon, it's behind us there somewhere. We went over Lisbon, the frame just died entirely. Just died. Oh man. Hi everyone, hope you're well, says Quaggy. He's with us on YouTube. So, where's the nearest airport then? Gonna divert, folks. I don't know how to do diversion properly. I haven't programmed him to start with. We'll do a direct, okay? What is the nearest airport to Lisbon? What's a military one there? I don't think that's gonna help us. It's gonna be too small. What do you suggest, folks, for so I'm not going to Lisbon. Go to Lisbon again so you can rule out the catching network legacy, says Stop It. Okay, thank you. THROBLET, thank you. Go to Lisbon again so you can rule out file caching network latency. Still getting very low. Oh yeah, okay. So I reckon we should try it again. Alright, let's try Lisbon again then. We do it manually, okay? As if we're doing radar vectors. We do radar vectors. So there's 2 watching now on Twitch and the rest of you are on YouTube. I'll keep both of them going because it's a choice, because sometimes YouTube goes down and you can go to Twitch, and sometimes Twitch goes down and you can go to YouTube. So remember that. So we're going to enter the hold, right? And we're going to come out of the hold then. We're going to come out of the hold actually just about here, I think. We'll come out at any time. We'll come out now and we're going to go direct then to C120. And that'll kind of sort things out first, no? We hit the B button for the QH there. That's fine, that's done. So we come out of the hold now. actually. Let's try one more time. But I'd like to, before I do that, I'd like to know where I'm going to go. Robert Time says Twitch is almost real time, therefore YouTube is not fit for real time chatting. YouTube has a 30-second delay. It does, Robert. Yeah, you're right. It's just a little bit quiet. People just don't seem to be catching on Twitch. I don't know if you can put thumbnails on Twitch. That helps. Thumbnails and things like that. I have to get the time to work on Twitch a little bit, so you're not kind of isolated with regards to the chat. I think that's what Coggy meant. I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. You know, he can't see anyone. Okay, let's come out of this then and see if we can get in again. So, heading mode is mine. Pull it towards me. Boom. We'll take a heading out here. No, actually, we'll go. Oh no, we'll turn around. We're 18 miles out. That'll do. So we're 19 miles out now. I'm hoping it was the night time. Let's just put so it doesn't be night time when we get in there, folks. That's just a guess. Not gonna do. Thank you for that. Thoroughblet. I can't pronounce. Let us know there. Go to Lisbon again so you can rule out the Cal Fashion Network legacy. Okay. Now, is it my? You might be thinking, is it my speed here on the sim? Let's check that. I'm doing a speedtest.net now. Yeah. So I'll do it in there if I don't. Yeah, we're getting 700. Look. Right, we got loads of download. We got 100 upload. So that's not the issue. See? Almost 100 upload. So 7 download and upload. So that's not an issue. Alright? That's fine. Let's concentrate now on our landing again. Is that music too loud, folks? We'll go direct here. Direct to... There. Insert. Performance. Activate approach phase. Confirm. Okay. We are an activate approach mode just in case. Approach mode is active. Approach mode is active. We're 4,000 feet, which should be for the ILS. We'll try one more time, folks. I know the go around was terrible. I have to practice my go arounds for both all the aircraft. I mean, it's gonna, if you've got full flaps, it's gonna be flap scare. Flaps up from 40 to 30 because you won't climb otherwise. And then the flap schedule after that and whatnot. I just haven't learnt one off because what happens is, oh god, go around, and it should be like sugar off the tip of your tongue. So you learn it before you sit in a real airplane, right? But I haven't learned one off because I wanted the same for all of the airplanes, and I put it on the long finger to learn and go around. So for the CRJ and for all those, I'll have to come up with something for all of them. It's going to be different for each aircraft. 14.3 miles out now. We're below the glide slope. We're coming in. I'm going to put flaps down one early. I'm keeping an eye on the frames per second. It's you probably can't see it because it's so damn small. We've got 70 frames a second here now. Alright, so that's flaps 1. We're going to start slowing down. A little bit early, I know. Well, that's okay. 70. It seems a bit more stable. We'll see. The first thing I noticed, the mouse was going. Now that's nice and smooth. There you go. Now let's get ready again. Ready again, folks. Johnny sees us. He says, evening all. Just joined, so it's worth giving Twitch a try then. I've only ever used YouTube. Well, you see, it's very quiet on Twitch, Johnny C. That's, I think, the reason. But I'm going to keep the two of them going because if YouTube has gone down on me in the past, and then you can just go to Twitch. Do you know what I mean? Or if Twitch goes down, YouTube is there. So just keep in mind and keep it on the Discord there if it ever happens. Just tell everyone to switch to whichever platform we're on, which is great. We're captured the ILS now, we're descending. We got flaps 1. Landing lights are as they were before. Let's just double check them. Landing lights are on. Good. QNH is set. I'm gonna hit the B button here. I'll give us QNH 1026. That's fine. And we're all good. Now look. You see, I'm moving the mouse around. It's getting choppy again. It's got 60 frames a second. Let's keep a close eye on it. I'm hoping it was the night time. Is there a bug with Lisbon? Ah, Quaggy, there it's confirmed. He says, Twitch is a bit quiet at the moment. More people on YouTube chat. Oh no. Thanks, Clappy D. Hit the like button there, folks. And join the Discord. Clappy just put a little note in the Discord there. I'd like to be on the Discord a little bit more. If I was doing this full time now, it would be great. You know, with an aircraft ahead of us, I'm going to ignore him. I've got TA active only. Frames to 68 per second. We're still good. Let's see how the... Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So, I'm going to flaps 2 now. Gear down. Frames are holding. Gear down. Time for me to take over manually. I'm going to ignore the aircraft ahead. Some of us. What Rex is down waiting for us. Disconnecting the autopilot. Disconnecting. Autopilot off. Off. Not on. Off. Oh, why is this? There we go. Disconnecting. Speed checks. Flaps 3. Would you stop making noises, please? Less is more. I'm going to keep an eye on the... Okay, I got the cameras on here. Less is more. Feet on pedals. 800 feet a minute I want. And 800 feet a minute. Easy now. Less is more. The old control column. I don't have to trim because it's not a 737. Right. Flaps down to... Speed checks. Full flaps. I got 140 knots. Going to want a balloon like a lunatic now. Easy. No, you don't. Now, it is definitely a bug. It takes you in too high. Frames now are going to 24 frames a second. Okay. 28. It holds at 28. Please hold at 28. Please don't hold. Please just hold it there. 28, 26 frames a second. This is what was happening to me on my old PC, and it's not the PC, it's something to do with the simulator, and it's not just happening to me. So if I didn't have a 4090 now, this would be unlandable. Now it's gone to 19 frames a second. Now it's back up to 25 frames a second. Now I can feel the frames not coming in. So there's a problem with Lisbon. Is there a problem with Lisbon? Is there an issue with Lisbon?
400.
Is there a Lisbon version 2? I just paid for the damn thing. Is there a Lisbon version
100
2?
above.
Full flaps, gears down, 3 greens, everything's fine. Except for the frames are now 17 frames a second. 4090. 4090, 13 gen processor, folks.
100.
Yeah, I know about the light stuff. I know about the light stuff.
40.
Getting choppy now.
30. 20. Retard.
Yeah, I'm
5.
This is central line now because of that. First thrust on. Protect the nose wheel. Don't let it go back up. Oh, it's so awkward. Airbus can be so awkward, folks. Jamming on the brakes for shits and giggles. Let's get those temperatures up. There we go. Reverse off. I really jammed them on there, didn't I? Let's turn off here. Frames at 26. That aircraft's going towards us. That's not screwed up. Now the brakes. Off the brakes now. Grip percent. That's a pain in the ass. The aircraft's coming towards us. We got a new follower, folks. Johnny C's following on Twitch as well. So yeah, do spread that word in the Discord if you can, folks. You know, I must put a little comment in there somewhere saying, look, We're on the 2 channels in case one bugs out. I've got more than enough bandwidth. You know, and that has happened and it's infuriating. You know, when YouTube sometimes the screen has gone green. And that's not me. Right, so it was not the best landing. But do you remember a time if that happened? I wouldn't know how to do a hold. Remember that? I wouldn't know how to do a hold. I wouldn't know how to take over the autopilot. And now I kind of could handle it. There you go. I have right away. Air Europa. As I say so. 22 frames a second now, folks. So, Lisbon, I'll have to look into that. Robert Time says, when I'm not teaching the 737 to a certain someone, which is me, I'm generally not chatty, just like in real life, actually. Yeah, sometimes, you know, I kind of re-energize after I leave a crowd of people. Whereas some people energize with a crowd of people. Do you know what I mean? Some people go crazy if they can't go out on Friday night. Sometimes I go out on a Friday night and I'm just going wild. And I get home and I go, thank God I left. I'm not nasty. You know, I just like the quietness, I guess. This small talk business. I have no time for small talk. It bores me. Does this thing work here? No, not like in the Dublin version. I'm going to crush the van because I'm angry. It doesn't work here, unfortunately. So is there something I have to download that I didn't for this airport? Because if that's the case, I'm going to be angry. So is there an add-on for this? I'll have to look it up, folks. Park break on, we made it anyway. Happy days. Congratulations, everyone. Thank you for helping. I'm going to leave the flaps down. We should have done this, by the way, because I was angrily chatting about the frames per second. We should have turned off all the lights, because you blind half the ground's half an hour blind. So, you know, all of that stuff should have come off. I missed all the procedures there because I didn't stop. You know, get out your seats there. Get out of my airplane, passengers. Get out. Now back to 55 frames a second. Liberal Rocketeer says I have an RTX 3080, which is great. And I keep 30 to 35 frame FPS in landing. Yeah, if I've got 30 to 35, I'm happy. If you got over 24 point something, 25 frames a second, you're fine. And that's because my last card was 3080 Ti, and it was more than enough. But if you're streaming, you need, you know, it was screwing me up. To be honest with you, I didn't have the powerful graphics card. Well, if you're streaming as well, to 2 different. No, anyway. So yeah, you've got more than enough there. It looks horribly jerky from YouTube. Yeah, Torbert, we did. Thank you, Torbert. It did. The frames per second died there. It was a sim, actually, not YouTube. It was a sim coming in when we were on approach here, and I can see the camera jerking now a little bit. Do you know? It's kind of jerking around the place. There's lots of air Portugal there, parked in the right place. Thank you, folks. Let's see the replay, shall we? Now, I don't know how this is going to go with the replay. I'm going to have to look into Lisbon, because it's got to be the airport. It's got to be something at the airport. I'll have to look it up. If you have the time there and you want to look it up, you know, help me out. Let's do the replay, folks. Stop recording. Do the replay. What's the replay? We'll do the takeoff, will we, for shits and giggles? We'll do the takeoff. Let's let it load up there. I'll take my face off for the moment. It's gonna go crazy. Let's take the cameras off for the moment. Resume replay, folks. The frames are way up there. Way up, right? 80 frames a second. Easy. You see? Not an issue, folks. Not an issue. 78, 80 frames a second. Oh, that was very close to the bone, wasn't it? Let's just go back a bit there, if you don't mind. Let's see if we scrape the tail there. Let's get our rocket. Now, it does make a noise if you scrape the tail. Look. Very close. Now look how smooth that is. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, look how smooth that is. That's smooth as ice, folks. So it's got to be Lisbon. It's got to be the download. So that's the new airport I obtained today. Now, I bet you now we come to Lisbon the Fenix will die. Pause replay. Move it all the way to here. Oops, 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 oops. Let it load in. Lisbon. Is it? Let's see. Engage. Yeah, 38 seconds. So it's Lisbon. I think, could you confirm that maybe our new friend there? Thanks for commenting that, by the way. Where are you? Weesum, hey ho! Sorry, Weesum, I missed you there. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Thorbus saying it looks horribly directly from YouTube. Let's check the stream here on YouTube. $44, 63, 67. I have to activate the window, it won't give you the true frames. Now we're getting good frames, right? But I don't know, folks. We're getting good frames here now with the replay, that's for sure. Oh no, it's getting choppy now. That's because it was choppy, the replay. See, it's getting a little bit choppy there. I don't like that. It's got to be Lisbon, isn't it? That's the only explanation. Look, choppy as hell there. .180 feet per minute. Choppy so. So Lisbon is the problem, folks. Lisbon is the problem. Because we find this all week and it's been 100%. So sorry about the choppiness there. I'm sure it wasn't too bad for you. But there we are, back in Lisbon, folks. Back in Lisbon. Let's get the cameras back on. So I'll have a look at that. Let's have a look at the shot for the last bit there. So we'll be back, Robert, in the 737 tomorrow, the 900. Oh, sorry, not the, yeah, the 900. Or the 700, I don't know. Both the same to me, you know. What do you think, Robert? 700? 700? I didn't buy the 800. 700 or 900, what do you think? We do that tomorrow? Robert Times? You can be around? Thank you very much for your help, though, you know, because I wouldn't have gotten as far without you, you know. He says, I hope to have the time and energy tomorrow for your FO in the 737. I get from A to B. You know, I'm just getting used to it now. I like confusing things by going one to the other. Was I too confused today? No. You know, it wasn't confusing. Flying one and then flying both can only get better, you know. So we're going to add this channel's collection. Now, this is all about my knowledge now. You know, all about knowledge, so we can fly all the different aircraft. Let's see what happens. Oh, poor old Robert has to get up at 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. I just thought you might want to see if you want to fly the 737. Which one? Anyway, I pick one. Tip, take it nice and slow, don't rush. Absolutely. No rush. That's very, very true. Absolutely true. And I do tend to rush in the stream because they do take a long time to set it up in the ground. In real life, it's, you know, take an awful long time, you know. They get in way earlier. Like the first flight of the day, they'll be in there way earlier. You know. Anyway, yeah, that's the trick. Take it slow. So, folks, thank you very much. I'm going to research now after the stream why it got slow here. See if anyone else is complaining about it online with regards to Lisbon. I'm clear this is Lisbon 1 and this is Lisbon 2, and I don't know. This Dublin 2 is very good. So I'm going to have a look at that straight away, folks. So Robert Hines, thanks very much for saying hello. We'll see you again whenever you have the time. He says, don't ever press performance init request button again. Laughing out loud. Oh really? I don't have to do that. I'm more confused there. Of course it's a truck. So folks, thank you very much. I will leave you till tomorrow, and you won't have any choppy chop stuff business going on, and I hope you're all going to have a great week. You probably will. And listen to me, folks. Thank you very much. And all of those, thank you, Johnny C, for coming on board there. You got a backup now, you got Twitch as well, and all the subscribers and members and all the super chatters and all that kind of stuff. So thank you very much, folks. I will see you very, very soon. Ciao, ciao.